My biggest regret is not starting Amazon FBA sooner. I started this journey 2.5 years ago and I'm now close to $2 million in total sales. It changed my life. I was able to quit my 9-to-5 job and be able to travel around the world. So keep on pushing, you can do this as well. Hey, welcome to the channel. My name is Lester. If you didn't know, I'm a full-time Amazon seller. And as we step into the new year here, it's definitely the perfect time for a fresh start. Today, I've got something for you to make your new year your best year yet if you've been wanting to start an Amazon FBA business. So let's dig right in. So we're gonna go over 3 key things. First one is getting your mindset right. Second one is how to take proper action. And third, how to be consistent and build that momentum. Amazon FBA is still one of the best businesses that anyone can start, especially if you are a beginner. And the easiest way to start Amazon FBA business is just by reselling name brand products like Nike, Lego, or Lululemon. The reason I say that is because you don't need to create a website, right? You don't need to do any advertisement because of these name brands. People are already buying them every single day. And I'm telling you, it's never been a better time to start an Amazon FBA business. Number one reason is that there's so many resources available right now at your fingertips. I mean, we are at the age of AI technology, think like ChatGPT, right? There are also so many softwares built around Amazon FBA that can help you, find great suppliers, find you, profitable leads that you can source, and it just overall can help you succeed in general. And just a couple years back, I had to do a lot of things manually, but now with all these resources available, you can really speed up a lot of things, save you a lot of time that can just help move you forward in the right direction. It's like Google or Apple Maps. Yes, you're still in control of wherever you're going, but at least it can help you make it easier to your destination, because you know what kind of traffic you need to expect or what time you will be arriving. So now let's chat about how you can get your mindset right. And I really love this quote that every expert was once a beginner. Your journey is no different. And this is on point for me right now as I am trying to learn Muay Thai and I'm barely just scratching the surface. And it just reminds me that I'm not making any mistakes, but I see as me making my way into an expert by learning every single day and not see as a mistake and being frustrated with, the things. And at the end of the day, you have to think Amazon FBA is like that, especially if you're a beginner, you're not gonna know anything, right? It's nothing expected out of you. So think of it as a learning process and be realistic about it. Some people, of course, can get the grasp immediately. Some people can take a lot of time. Me, I was kind of like in the middle, right? And I'm a visual learner, so I use a lot of YouTube in terms of resources, and that was my way of learning, dedicating myself and having that realistic goal coming into it. And I was a beginner not too long ago. I had to put in the time to learn everything I need to know about Amazon FBA. It's not rocket science, so anyone can literally do this as long as they put in their time and effort and focus. And here's the tip that helped me a lot is I started to stop saying later and start doing now. And I first recognized this when, I was staying with my parents' house. My mom would ask me to either wash the dishes or just simple tasks, right? But I would be, somewhere in the couch just chilling on my cell phone all the time. And I found myself catching myself saying later, and it kind of hit me that in order for me to kind of move forward, and, I'm super guilty of this, not just with the thing with my mom, but just in general, is that whenever you have a task in mind, you need to apply the 5-second rule. If you didn't know, the 5-second rule is a rule that was made popular by Mel Robbins. It basically teaches the moment you have an instinct to act, you need to count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and take action or start to do something, or else your brain will not let you do it. And that is one way that can help you with daily tasks. With procrastination especially, it's just like it can really catapult you or bring you ahead in terms of versus everyone if you really apply that into simple daily tasks like, do I need to go to the gym? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do I need to, put my phone down because it's time to bed? That takes discipline as well, but just having that mental trick to yourself, just having that little countdown can really help a lot. And we also tend to overthink a lot of things. Like I had this in my personal experiences, that what if, right? Like what if it doesn't succeed and stuff like that. But 99% of the time, all these fears that we have in our head is just overthinking, and we tend to kind of stuck and paralyzed just by having all these worries that might not even happen. You know, what happens if I never quit my 9-to-5 job and start doing Amazon FBA full-time, right? What if I don't record this video, make a YouTube video for you guys? And yeah, we all have our fair share of self-doubt. It's normal. But at the end of the day, you need to know, and I recognize it at the start, is that taking action is really important. And this leads us to our second part of taking action. And there's this famous quote, if you haven't seen Star Wars, it's by Yoda, right? He says, do or do not, there's no try.
Do or do not, there is no try.
So basically we need to take action and do what is important in order for us to move forward. And our goal now, if you're a beginner, is to create that Amazon seller account. So you have no reason not to. It takes a couple minutes, it's free. So right after this video, make sure you start making one. Then after you make one, it can take a couple of days to get it approved. Then after that, you are ready to sell. And your life can truly change if you do this and you really commit to it. And if you didn't know, I used to sell Range Rover. That was my full-time job. And my action at the time was having the courage to do my resignation letter in order to take that leap of faith, take that action, start my Amazon FBA full-time so I can fully dedicate myself and enjoy what I do every single day. So the last part is consistency, and this is where the magic really starts to happen. It's what's going to make you confident. It's going to lead you to success if you continue in doing it every single day, because you're going to slowly become a master and expert regarding the field of Amazon FBA. You're going to know the ins and outs and how to find leads profitably. And at the end of the day, it's all about building that momentum. And a great example of this that never fails year after year is when the new year comes in, everyone says their new year resolution, and guess what? They all want to get in shape and go to the gym. It's all nice and dandy when it comes to the first month of January, but by the end of it, without fail, you slowly see people starting to fall off. And that's the thing I don't understand. You go to the gym multiple times a week for a month, and all of a sudden you just stop. Why? You had built that consistency, and I know it's one of the hardest part, but you really have to build that habit in order to build that momentum. It's the same thing with Amazon FBA. So don't be that person that stops going to the gym after a month just because you fail on how to be consistent. And of course, creating momentum is super hard. Think of, a snowball, right? It starts off a little small, but by the end of it, it just gets so big that it's really hard to stop. And that's what I want you to get at the end of this video, is to start that momentum. And it's the same thing with Amazon FBA. I want you to stick with it, stay consistent, because the longer you do it, it just continues to get easier and easier and easier and easier. And that's what I want you to take away from watching this video. If you watch it this far, I know you really want to make a change to make the next year the best year of your life. I know for a fact that you really want to change something for your life, for the next year coming up, for the better. And if this is your first time watching, please consider subscribing. Check this video right here. And don't forget to keep on pushing, stay consistent. You got this. I'll see you later.